Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I took this headboard and footboard and turned it into a beautiful bench. Let's go. We're going to start by finding the center of this. Using my miter saw, I'm going to cut down the center of my lines. I'm going to start with the flat end of the baseboard and then use that guide to cut me through the top part. I'm going to flip it around so that it's a lot easier to work closer to the blade. I worried about doing it this way. I was originally going to be using my table saw, but found that this actually was literally 2 cuts, so it actually was a lot easier. If you haven't figured it out yet, these 2 sides, once they're separated, will be our sides of our benches. And the headboard is going to be the back of our bench. This is what you should have, 2 pieces. I dry fitted these to see where they were going to line up on the back of the headboard part. I'm going to take a 5-inch screw and we're going to go through the back. So what I want to do is first we're going to make some pocket hole screws for the side panels. Since this is only a 1-inch piece, pocket holes was the easiest way to go. If you haven't ever used a pocket jig, don't be afraid of it. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. All your measurements are on the side of how deep you're supposed to go and the length of your collar on your drill bit. Make sure that you always pre-drill your holes, especially if you're going with an extra long or extra wide screw, because you don't want to crack the wood. I'm going to go right into the back and continue screwing in right into that other side. If I can hold on to the screw, I will. I did put some wood glue on this as well. This headboard footboard was actually, I believe, oak, so it was quite hard to get that through without a lot of torque. So I started to measure for the sides because you need some inner support. And you'll see that I decided to take that off because I didn't think that was going to work. It left me too much of a space on either side. So doing things like this kind of makes you a trial and error basis. So I decided to use the back as a guide and just have a tiny space in the back instead of having the big spaces on the sides. And the reason for this is because the headboard and footboard are 2 different heights. I didn't want to cut down either of them to make them level. For the seat part, I just measured front to back and cut each of them accordingly. The center one I had to actually rip with the table saw to make it a little bit thinner. I hold the centerpiece in the center and take the measurement from underneath, and I basically just scroll a line on the underside so that we can rip it in pieces so that I can have a smaller piece fit in the center. There are several ways that you can do this. You could actually cut each of your pieces all down to one size, but I just tried to make this a little bit less work for to get the seat done. And here's how it turned out. What do you think of the black? I don't usually go for black, but I really like it against the contrast of the white on the walls and the flooring. So this is something new that I have tried. I have never painted anything black, but I really love it. So tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.